everyone. I hope I'm audible, and I think I'm going live after quite a while. Let me just wait for few minutes. Maybe I'll wait for a minute or two. I'm just trying to check if my audio is proper or not. I think it should be proper, but let me just check on my. Yes, yes, definitely. So, hello everyone. I'm going live after a while, as I was talking about. Now, the thing is, usually on my channel, on weekends, I don't really get a lot of traffic, and uh, I was just thinking what I can do to improve this situation. And sometimes in the evening, once I'm done with my work. Usually I work till my 9 o'clock, but if I have time late evening, I just make a video. And I was thinking, based on some feedback, I was thinking maybe I'll go live on weekends. So today is Sunday 8 o'clock for me here in the UK, and I know it must be late for a lot of you in the not really in the UK, but definitely in India. It must be late for you, but let us see how many people join and turn up. I can see only 2 people, which is not a problem. I don't really worry too much about the numbers, but I'll just talk about few things. So today I thought I'll probably talk about the updates. Not really updates, but I just wanted to share a few things about this channel. Number one. Number two, I also want to talk about my company Sparxsys. And the company Sparxsys is doing good, and I have few things to share. And I also want to give you a hint of what we want to do in the next few months, I guess. And I might talk about few other things. So let us first start with the channel updates, and basically just want to give you an idea or things that I was planning, I was hoping to do for this channel. Now, if you follow my channel, if you have been watching videos on Jira and script automations, I'm sure you know that I make regular content. I have been making regular content, and I normally just try to share things that are not really filtered. I don't really edit my videos. I don't really do any post-production. I straight away record my videos and I upload. And when I make these videos, I normally don't worry too much about the polishing side of things, because I think, based on, of course, my experience, I think I'm very comfortable making these videos where I'm just sharing something. It could be sharing a problem that I solved. It could be something that I encountered that day, or whatever I have in my mind. I just try to make a video and I share it with everyone. And this has been working really well for me. I tried changing it in the past. I tried making videos which are a bit more polished, where I tried editing, where I tried something different, and it kind of worked, but I'm not really sure whether I want to spend more time on editing. I would rather just record a video and I want to just upload, because that is how I'm able to make regular content, and I have been doing it for many years, and it has been working. So the plan is, for my channel, I don't have any plan. So I will be making videos like I have been making. So if I have anything to share, I will share it. And I think, based on, of course, feedback, because I tried few things in the past, I think it worked for me for a couple of reasons. Number one, I'm comfortable making these kind of unedited videos. Number two, I think you guys also are able to relate to these videos where I'm just talking about something, where I'm sharing something. So I want to basically continue doing that. I will not really change anything on this regard. The other thing that I want to talk about is that I, of course, will be making videos. I know I was not really regular in between. I think in the last 2 years, I was not massively regular. So I'm not really saying that I'll be making a daily video for sure, but I will be definitely regular, and I will definitely talk about or continue to talk about Jira and Atlassian, right? And I know there are a few people here. So hi Gautam, I know you have been you have been following my channel, and I keep seeing your messages and comments. Thanks for that. And hello Sheikh, thanks for your comment. You have one query. I'll try to answer, but let me just not finish talking about what I wanted to talk about. The other thing that I want to talk about is the company Sparxsys. Now we have grown a bit in the last year or so. We are now 15 people, and we want to, of course, grow further. In the next few months, we will be hiring, hopefully, let us see. And as a company, we do few things. We provide, of course, services, and that is what we mainly do. We are mainly focused on providing services. We are mainly focused on helping our customers get the most out of Jira and Atlassian tools. And apart from providing services, we also provide training on different topics, of course, mostly related to Jira. We don't really do a lot of trainings, unfortunately, or I should say we are not able to do a lot of trainings because of time. We are mostly focused on providing services, and that actually takes a lot of our time. So apart from doing services, trainings, we also have been building apps using Forge. Now, I'm sure you know that we do quite a lot of work in script runner for Jira, and script runner for Jira on data center was, or it is actually amazing, not really was, but we all know that Jira data center will one day it will go away, maybe in 5 years, I don't know. I was hoping that Atlassian would announce something last week, but they didn't. I think they didn't really announce anything about shutting down Jira data center, but we all know that Jira data center will not be there for many years now. And Jira Cloud is the focus. Jira Cloud is the future. Jira Cloud has been the priority for Atlassian as well. And we as a company are actually, of course, we do provide services around Jira Cloud as well. But at the same time, to do things that you wanted to do on Jira Data Center using Script Runner, because using Script Runner on Jira Data Center, you can customize a lot. You can do a lot of wonderful things. You can't really do the same thing on cloud. But using Forge, I believe it is not really going to replace each and everything that you were able to do using Script Runner, but using Forge, you can do quite a lot. So what we have been doing in our company, we have been investing time, money, energy, and we are trying to understand capabilities of Forge, right? So in the last few months, or I should say especially in the last 1 year, we have been building apps, and we are trying to explore the capabilities of Forge. And what we are going to do is we are going to start offering Forge consultancy services. And I made a video, I think, in the past, and I have been talking about it. I think Forge will become, based on, of course, the situation right now, I think Forge will become the script runner for Jira Cloud. And that is what we have been doing in our company. Cheers. So yeah, let us answer your question. So Sheikh, you're asking about. I have one query regarding job opening in Jira, and you're saying that why last 3 months calls are very low in Jira in India. So to be honest, I don't really uh, I don't really know how you measure jobs or calls. I think it really depends on um, where you are, your situation, your experience. Personally, I think, and again, I can be a bit biased. We all have our own perspective. We all will answer differently. I think when it comes to the job situation in India, I think if you're good in something, then you will definitely be able to secure a job, right? So talking about calls, I'm not really aware of any what is the right word? So basically a phase when there are less jobs. I know few companies have been laying off people, but personally, I never really in the last couple of months or recently, lately, I guess I don't know anything about uh, the job situation in India because companies like especially Atlassian partners or companies who are dealing with providing services around Atlassian tools, they are hiring. What I would recommend, Sheikh, is uh, I'm not really sure where you are, and this is not really just applicable to Jira. I think it is applicable to almost any other domain. Number one, I think try to good really try to become really good in what you do. If you are if you are into Jira administration, then try to learn things that will look good on your resume. And I know resume is also important. Recently, I made a video. In fact, I have a channel where I started talking about these things, slightly uh, non-Jira related, where I talk in Hindi. On this channel, I can't really make videos in Hindi because my audience is global. But I have a channel called Ravi Sagar Jira, where I recently made a video on exactly this topic, where I mentioned uh, things that you can do to increase your chances of getting a job. And if you are, of course, into Jira, so let us first talk about how to increase your chances of getting a job or getting calls if you are into Atlassian ecosystem, if you are a Jira admin. Now, first of all, if you are a Jira admin, then don't limit yourself to Jira admin skills. Jira admin skills will not be massively relevant in near future because Jira Cloud or administration of Jira on Jira Cloud is not really difficult. In fact, in companies, Jira Cloud is actually managed by, and I know this personally. It is actually managed by project managers. So if there is a project manager and if they are responsible for their team, they just take care of Jira as well because it is not rocket science. I know there are a few things that you need to understand, and it can take some time. For example, if you're a project manager, then you know how to create a project, or you can learn how to create a project. You can learn how to create schemes, workflows, and of course, the automation rules. Using automation rules, or I should say, using AI. If you are on Jira Premium, then you can write a prompt that create an automation rule to do this, and it will write a rule for you, right? So it is. You can imagine it is not really good for us Jira admins because AI will or it can potentially do things. I'm not really saying we are going to be replaced completely, but it will affect. And my point is that if you are doing something with Jira admin, try to do something else. I would say, of course, learn everything that you can possibly learn in Jira admin. Learn about few other apps, right? Popular apps. Learn about REST API. Learn about Forge. Learn about how Jira can talk to other tools, right? Using the concepts of REST API and automation. And always try to, depending upon your background and what you want to do. If you want to get into development, of course, Forge is there for you. If you want to get into, let us say, pure consultation, then focus on that. Work with stakeholders. Don't really limit yourself to resolving tickets, right? Don't really limit yourself to just creating workflows. Try to get into that role, or try to get ownership of various activities in your company. You may or may not get a chance, but you can always try. You can always look for those opportunities within your company where you think things are difficult and not everyone can do it. And if you're looking for a job, and again, these things that I'm talking about, things that you should learn, things you can learn. If you know these things, highlight it on your resume. Be active on LinkedIn. Be active on social media platforms. Make videos like this, right? You can start your YouTube channel, and you can probably write articles online. I've done all of this. I can tell you what I did in the beginning. I was always active online. I think for more than 20 years, I had a blog. So when I had a blog, I still have a blog, ravisagar.in. Ravisagar.in is a very old website of mine. I used to, by the way, there is a question from Dinesh. Dinesh, I'll come to your question. So when I used to write online, I used to get inquiries. I remember once I got a call from a company in Jaipur asking me to help them set up Jira. And that company, you won't believe, you won't imagine, that company was not a software development company. That company was into jewelry. It was a bit weird for me. How come and why a company who is doing something in jewelry, they want to use Jira? And they wanted to use Jira because they learned that Jira is a cheap, not really cheap, but as compared to other tools, it is a configurable, customizable tool that you can use to create your processes and basically improve your way of working and collaborate with your team members. So Jira can actually be used for a variety of use cases. So what I'm saying is, without going off topic, I think you should try to promote yourself, right? Don't hesitate shouting and talking about your skills. And I know personally a lot of people who have been doing it, who have done it really, really successfully. On my channel, this channel of mine, Ravi Sagar channel of mine, I have been making videos, and I can tell you that I get regular inquiries. I get regular inquiries for work almost every day. So I know job situation can be up and down. You may or may not get a call, but not everything is in your control. So you should do things that are in your control, right? That you can do to improve your chances. So that is what I will say, Sheikh. I hope I have answered you. And feel free to reach out to me on LinkedIn because I may be able to help you. If you're looking for a job, send me your resume. I'm not really sure if you ever sent me a resume, but we will be hiring more people. In fact, we are going to hire someone soon, but we have plans to hire more people. Okay, so Dinesh. So the question from Dinesh is, hi sir, Groovy scripting playlist of yours is enough for scripting in DC, or we need to learn more? So Dinesh, my videos on Scriptener, they are obviously enough, but it will only cover a few things. It will not really cover each and everything. And to be honest, when you say it is enough, I think the definition of enough is different for everyone. Now, if you are if you're someone who is trying to learn or trying to get into Scriptener for Jira on DC, then my videos, I think, are more than enough. I think I've covered almost every possible thing that you can do with Scriptener. Of course, not really in detail, but I'll get you started. If you watch my videos, I've talked about how to install the app, how to do a simple hello world. I've shown how to fetch issues, how to update issues, how to update a custom field, how to transition, how to make a REST call. I think I've covered quite a lot of use cases, and I think those videos would be enough to get you started. But at the same time, you have to basically make sure that you practice on your own. If you don't really have any programming background, then my videos, if you watch my videos, I think wherever applicable, or I think in most of the videos, I've tried to share the code as well. And these days, if you use ChatGPT, if you write properly the prompt, like let us say you're looking for a script to create an issue in Jira, or maybe you're looking for a script to create a project in Jira, but you want to do it using Groovy on Jira Data Center. So if you write this, then ChatGPT will give you the answer. And ChatGPT might also give you a script which is using REST API, which is fine, but you can tell ChatGPT to use Jira Java API. So you will get some help from ChatGPT. And I would say that practice as much as you can. And my videos would be, would be more than enough. But of course, if you think there is something that you're looking for that you can't do with Script for Jira on Data Center, then of course, feel free to reach out. I always tell everyone that if you have any questions for me, or if you're looking for a specific help, and if you need a bit more than 2 minutes of my time, then apart from adding a comment on my channel, which I think you should do, I think you can also raise a ticket for me. So if you go to ravisagar.in, ravisagar.in/support, you will get a form where you can raise a ticket for me. And when you raise a ticket for me, you will hopefully get a response from either me or someone from my team. So do raise a ticket for me so that I can probably help you with something a bit more specific to your use case. But if you are working somewhere, then of course, try to, as I mentioned earlier, try to pick up those tickets where things are a bit more difficult. In the beginning, things will not be straightforward. I know, because whenever you're doing something difficult in the beginning, it is not always easy. But in long run, it will be beneficial for you. And you want to be that person in the company who is able to solve difficult problems, right? And Dinesh, so you're talking about the roadmap and the path you shared. So yeah, thanks for enrolling in that course. So I built a course called Guide to Build Your Atlassian Career, where I talked about a roadmap. And this is again a very common question which people ask me, like, Ravi, we want to start our career, but we are not really sure where to start, how to start, and what options do I have. And in that course, of course, I try to cover these things. And that course is still relevant. That course, of course, I know I made that course around 2 years back, but things I talked about are all completely relevant. So it really depends on your current situation, your interest, your background, and what you want to do, what you want to learn. As I mentioned before, if you want to just become Jira admin, then don't. You should not just focus on Jira admin. When I interview my potential employees, I don't really I never ask them anything about Jira admin. Never. If someone is saying that, okay, yeah, they know how to do these things in Jira, I trust them. And I normally try to give them chance. Once you work with me on real world scenarios, real world use cases, you will be able to, of course, solve problems. You will get opportunities to solve problems. And I think you can always learn. So what you know right now is of course not massively important. You, based on your skill set, based on your experience level, based on what you want to achieve, what your goal is, I think you can always make a path for yourself. So there is no clear, well-defined route or learning path. I'm no one to tell you what to do, but I can just share the possible paths that you can take. Now it is up to you what you want to do. So yeah, so that course, Guide to Start Your Career, is definitely helpful. So thanks, Dinesh, for enrolling. So Gautam Kumar, I think uh, what I just talked about. So your question, Gautam, is all about you want to master in scripting. So it's a good question. When you say master in scripting, you basically need to define. You basically need to ask yourself: do you want to master in scripting for Jira Data Center or Jira Cloud? On Jira Data Center, yes, we have script enough for Jira, but on on Jira Cloud, we have script enough for Jira, but it is using REST API. If you are trying to do something with or you're trying to do something for Jira Data Center, then it is all Jira Java APIs. So if you want to master in scripting, then yes, you can do it for both. For Jira Cloud, I would say maybe try to get into Forge development, because I think that will explode in the next coming years. So Dinesh, you're saying started learning script now for cloud, REST API, and then automation. Yeah, that is good. That is really good, and continue to do this. And there are plenty of examples on my videos on my channel where I talked about different things that you can do with REST API, and of course automation. And automation, REST API, yes, it can do a lot of wonderful things, and I think it is something that you really need to know. You should know, because even if you're using Forge, because right now we are, as I mentioned, we are doing things with Forge. If you're trying to do something with Forge, you will be using REST API. For example, I'll not go into the details of the apps that we have built, but just to give you one example, let us say you want to create some kind of hierarchy of issues across multiple projects. Now, for that, you need to, because in Jira, we of course have the list view, but the list view is limited to just one project. You can use the roadmaps if you're on Jira Premium, but if you want to maybe build your own list of issues with hierarchy, right? Your own custom hierarchy across multiple projects, then you can use Forge, and that is what we have done. But for doing that, you need to retrieve the issues from a filter using REST API. And REST API, as I mentioned, whether you're doing Forge development, whether you're using automation, you will encounter it. You will have to use Forge. And you will have to use REST API. So yeah, it's a good path. Whatever you're doing, Dinesh, is good. Keep doing that. Let me know if you have any questions, any other thing that you want to ask, and also let me know if you think me going live on a Sunday evening makes sense. And I was thinking of making these live videos because usually on weekends I don't get traffic on my channel, and again, I don't massively care about the traffic. It's more about the thing that I want to share. It should go out, because whenever I make a video on a weekend, because I don't get a lot of views on weekends, I think those videos get suppressed somewhere down. So I was thinking that maybe my regular videos will go from Monday to Friday, and maybe on a weekend, Saturday and Sunday, I'll probably just talk about random stuff and maybe answer your questions. So let me know if you think this makes sense, and if you want me to come live again. All right, so I have been talking for almost 30 minutes now. I can see 5 people are online. Please let me know if you have more questions for me, and I was thinking of maybe organizing my own personal meetup in Delhi sometime in the next few months. I do travel to Delhi quite regularly, and this year, I'm hoping that I might travel to Bangalore and Pune. Let us see how it goes. So if I travel to these cities, and if you are in one of these cities, yeah, definitely we can plan to meet. All right, and I will be live for a few more minutes so that I can answer any other question of yours. Things are good these days, especially for me. I'm enjoying my work. I quite enjoy what I do with Scriptener, and I will be making these videos, these live videos and get answer videos. So get answer videos on my channel. It is actually one of my oldest playlist where I just answer a specific question, and I think it works really well because whenever someone has a question, or whenever I receive a question somewhere, it could be a comment, it could be on a ticket, or whenever I see a question somewhere on a community, I just make a video out of it. And for me, it is very easy. I just start talking, and I just start answering the question. So Gautam, you're in Bangalore. I want to work with you and learn more from you. Definitely, Gautam. So I remember you reaching out to me on LinkedIn. If you want to just send me a message again, let us talk, and we can definitely try to work out something. So yeah, I will end this live stream now. I hope you enjoyed watching this video, this live stream, and you also learned something new today. Thank you very much. Bye bye. Cheers. Thank you. Bye bye.